Are you curious about how local government works in Portugal? Or are you maybe confused about the difference between districts and municipalities and parishes and who does what? Well, join me here in Lisbon in the beautiful Jardim de Estrela while I share some practical info that will help you navigate daily life as a resident so you can live like a local. Now, there are several steps in the immigration process where you'll need to interact with the Freguesia, or the civil parish of your neighborhood. This organizational concept and the names were a little confusing to me, so I thought I'd explain at a very high level what a Freguesia is, why it exists, and why you should care. Join me as we take a walk through Jardim de Estrela, located across the street from the magnificent Basilica de Estrela, just west of the middle of the city. This Jardim is pretty emblematic of the successful park formula in Lisbon. It has ponds, water features, kiosk, playground. This one has an ornate wrought iron bandstand, originally built in 1884 over by Avenida Liberdade, and then they moved to here in 1936. It's really close to my house in Campo Rico, and we bring our dogs here all the time. So speaking of pets, you'll need to register your pet, if you have any, with the Freguesia. And you need them to certify that you live where you say you do for your medical card. Other than that, you may not really interact with them too much, but you'll definitely benefit from their existence in your everyday life. So let's start at the top. The country of Portugal is divided into 18 districts, or distritos. There's 308 municipalities, or concelhos, and 3,091 parishes, or freguesias. And who knows how many neighborhoods, bairros. So the hierarchy is district, municipality, parish, and in Portuguese, it's distrito, concelho, freguesia. Now, freguesia is sort of like a county in more rural areas and more like neighborhoods or clusters of neighborhoods in cities. The city of Lisbon has 24 freguesias and Porto has 15. Now, these aren't like HOAs, these are proper government entities. Each freguesia has its own president, which leads the executive body called the Junta de Freguesia, and a deliberative body called Assembleia de Freguesia. Members are elected for 4-year terms. The role of the Freguesia is to serve the local needs of the population residing in each parish. This typically translates into things like managing playgrounds and sports facilities, maintaining public gardens or jardins, maintaining fountains and public signage. They do licensing residents' pets, registering voters, and administering street fairs and festas. Now, we're in Parque de Estrela now, in the Freguesia of Estrela, and the bairro of Lapa. There are 3 bairros, neighborhoods, in Estrela: Lapa, Parrishes, and Santos. The Freguesia has workers blowing leaves, cleaning the parks, picking up trash, organizing events and markets, seemingly all the time. This keeps the neighborhoods and parks clean, even during really busy events and holidays. If you go onto the website for Estrela's Freguesia, for example, you can see the services they offer, which also includes trash pickup, school nutrition programs, senior services, and even the public library. Another pretty amazing service provided by the Freguesia is the citizen shops, or Lojas de Cidadãos, or the smaller version, citizen spaces, Espaços Cidadão. Now, we're in Santos at the local Espaços Cidadão. These are basically service desks for public and private service providers, and they offer some combination of things like the Portuguese equivalent of the DMV, unemployment office, citizen card office, even the power company and the phone company, water company, tax collection. All that is under one roof, so it's very, very convenient. Not every freguesia has the big lojas, but many have at least Espaços. Now, they've been around since 1999, and I just think they're brilliant. Revenues for all these services come from a portion of property tax collected, local fees for events and activities, fines or penalties for infractions received, and revenue from leasing or renting public spaces. They also get a portion of income tax and sales tax collected from their jurisdiction. Now, these hyper-local governance provides a democratic model whereby decisions affecting locals are made by the people most directly affected. In Portugal, local decisions are often made locally, which is quite refreshing and arguably creates better outcomes. It's not with its challenges, though. This disaggregated decision-making creates a lot more bureaucracy and inefficiencies, which unfortunately is also a hallmark of the Portuguese government. To get more tips like these and exclusive access to get all your questions answered, sign up at our website below, portugalstepbystep.com, or just like and subscribe to keep the content coming. See you next time.